friends. Hi everyone. I wanted to make this really quick video because I got some great information here. As you guys know, that we have the World Cup coming to Kansas City next summerish, like in June. And so if you haven't heard, or some of you may have already heard, that there are special grants out there available for retail pop-ups. So they want to make sure that Kansas City looks vibrant and full of life, and when tourists come in, they want it to look pretty, and for there to be plenty like of shopping opportunities, restaurants, and things of that nature, so that we can highlight Kansas City. So the city has put out a grant. It's prepared by the Economic Development Corporation of Kansas City. And so you can apply to see if you can get up to $10,000 for startup costs. There is also another amount that I believe is $25,000 of additional funding available, but I know this one in particular is to help with startup costs. So it says also can apply are small business, artists, creative, maker-based businesses, and like nonprofit organizations can have like shared spaces. So there could be like, like a little mini market with multiple vendors in one venue. And so this money is to kind of help get the location ready with signage, with the build out, if you have to buy things to kind of make it look nice. So the deadline is December 5th, and you can go online and download this guide. I downloaded it myself and I printed it just because for me, I'm a visual person and I like to be able to see things and highlight them. So I went ahead and printed it out. I'm going to go ahead and share the link. And so if you go to the page, you will find a link to create your account, and you can also fill out the application. I recommend that you go ahead and go in there and start looking at it. I went in and I started filling out the questionnaire just to kind of get familiar with it. You don't have to be a business in Missouri. You can be from out of state. Just be willing to operate in Kansas City, Missouri for a specific amount of time, and you have to be willing to be open at least 4 days a week. And this is to help keep businesses open between 3 to 6 months. It's mainly for the World Cup, right? Because it's going to be for about 5 weeks, I think, total, with all the games that are going to be taking place here in Kansas City. I read this and I know this, but I read it yesterday, so it's not fresh on in my brain. But anyways, the information is really cool. This guide will tell you everything you need to do to prepare, and basically everything that you read here is what they're going to ask. They are going to ask for financials. They are going to ask for your proof of, that you have a business registered. You could be from out of state. It can be a sole proprietor, partnership, LLC, corporation, S corporation, nonprofit, and collective cooperative. So there's several sections for the application. There are 7 sections. The first section is applicant information. The second section is concept overview. The section 3 is financial information. So you'll need to provide a copy of like your 2024 tax returns. Section 4 is licensing and compliance. Attach copies of your business license, permits, certificates of good standing, and all that good stuff. Describe your marketing strategies. That's for Section 5. Section 6 is, what technical assistance will you need, because they're willing to provide support, like if you need help negotiating the lease, if you need help with the build-out design, marketing, branding, financial management, legal services, access to capital. And then you'll need to provide supporting materials to strengthen the application, such as photos or renderings of proposed pop-up design, press coverage or testimonials, letters of support, or partnership agreements. You also have to be able, when I was filling it out yesterday just to kind of go through it, it does ask you to say why Kansas City would benefit from your business. And so I would recommend, if you are seriously considering this opportunity, it's a great opportunity. They're going to help you pay for your lease and give you money to use for your startup costs to open up the building. So take advantage. If you've been thinking, hey, I want to expand, or I want to stop being a pop-up, I want to have an actual brick and mortar location, this is the chance for you to kind of have that test run with support and funding from this special grant that's available. So if you guys want more information, put on here link, and I will send you the link. I will message you if you want me to. But it's called Open Doors. That is what the program is called, and I will provide the link for you. If you comment, I will send you the link directly in your inbox so that you can go to the page, download your own brochure, fill out the application, and see if you can qualify. Good luck to everyone.